Okay, we push in through all this bush. Corey goes running.
Okay, I've looked this way. I turn, I sense him, right?
No, you don't sense him. Just turn around and get the hell out of Dodge.
Holy, there he is.
Hi, this is Darren James Ferriol, the writer and director of Soulkeeper, and thank you for joining me on this little behind-the-scenes featurette to give you an idea of what went into the making of Soulkeeper. Soulkeeper was a very ambitious and challenging film to make, especially if you consider the 28 days we had to shoot it in. And when you're making a film, it's challenging with all the quote-unquote gags that we had, such as computer-generated shots, stunts, explosions, animatronic beasts, and demons. You really got to prepare. And one of the ways that I prepared was to use storyboards. And the storyboards were done not only for action sequences, but also for dialogue sequences as well. Because I really wanted to make sure that I, as well as my actors, knew exactly where I wanted the entire cast to be emotionally, and in the action sequences, the storyboards were extremely useful to give the crew an understanding of exactly what I wanted on the set each and every day, and I think we came very close in this sequence especially, of capturing what was in my mind's eye.
I want to get back to work!
And of course, what film is complete without having a huge beast blowing up at the end? And that's what we did right here. I hate to spoil it for you, but it was just a big foam beast and a Terrence doll. Hi, this is Darren James Ferriol, the writer and director of Soulkeeper. And the beasts that always scared me as a kid in my dreams and in film were the ones that always felt of this earth. So when I was creating the beast for Soulkeeper, I wanted to make sure they felt as organic as possible. And if you take a look at the beast here, you can actually see that you have a lizard and cobra and crocodile actually all integrated into his design. The way I tried to make the beast look as real as possible in the film was I used two different elements. I used a 15-foot tall, fully animatronic, operated by puppeteers beast, as well as using a fully computer-generated beast, which I used for the wide shots to show him walking around. And one thing I'm very proud of in the film is both of them seem seamless together to make one very believable beast at the end of the movie. Here's the animatronic beast in his beginnings. When he was over at K&B, the company that created him, in the back factory. And this is the demon, which is nothing more than the beast's assistant, and he is nothing more than a guy in a suit. And that guy is Howard Berger, one of the owners of K&B, who looked forward to getting in that suit every day in 100-degree weather and sweating like crazy. And the demon we also equipped with some animatronic capabilities right here, as you can see, so that when he jumped out to scare Terrence and Corey, he looked really good in his close-up.